Yes, hi team. Let us start our MERN full stack. So let me give the basics, whatever we have completed. Okay, so MERN. So here MERN means M for MongoDB, E for Express JS, R for React JS, N for Node.js. So here MongoDB is our database. Database, it will be store the information. Store the information or data. So it will be store the data. Okay. So Express.js is a Node.js library. No, it is used to build Express.js is used to build APIs on the Node.js. Good point. Okay, so Express.js is a library of a Node.js. It is used to build APIs on the Node.js. So Express.js is used to build APIs on server side. It is using a JavaScript. It is using a JavaScript. Okay. So React.js is a library. It is used to build web applications. Okay, it is used to build a web application. So it is server side. So it is used at client side. Okay, Express.js server side, it is the client side. So what is the Node.js? Node.js is a framework. Node.js is the framework used to Node.js is the framework used to build JavaScript based web applications. Okay, so for example, if you take a .NET C sharp, it will be used, but Node.js using the JavaScript. So now JavaScript is client-side programming language or server-side programming language. So as per the official definition, JavaScript is a client-side programming language. But in the 2009, Node.js was invented. So from then, our JavaScript also using as a server-side programming language. But still in the official website, it is a client only. Okay. Node.js was introduced in 2009. Okay, when it was introduced in the 2009. Node.js using JavaScript as a client side and as well as server side programming scripting language. Server side scripting language. Okay. So nowadays, if you know JavaScript itself is enough you to be survive. Not for entire companies or not for the entire business. If you know the JavaScript end to end, so you will become a MERN and min stack developer. You can able to survive very easily. Okay. So this is about a MERN. Okay. Just the definition of the MERN we have seen. Next, software requirements. Okay. So what are the softwares are required? First, need to install Node.js. Okay, we need to install the Node.js. So next we need to install Visual Studio Code. Okay, next we need to install MongoDB. Next we need to create React JS application. Okay, so these are the 4 requirements. Set up Node.js. Sir, how to set up a Node.js? Okay, so let me go to the official website of Node.js. So from here, we can able to download the Node.js. Okay, you can able to download. So recommended for the most users, these are the latest features. Okay, so always there is a software. One is the which already developed and this is the recent one. Okay, but this is the stabilized one. Anything can be fine. You can able to download. So let me go for this one. Okay, so recently they come up with this one, but how it was there, we don't know. But let us take it as. Okay, so for example, yesterday the latest version is released, we should not take that one. The stabilized version will take it. Okay, so let me open. So let us install this Node.js. So for this latest, do we have any drawbacks? No, but this will be under the testing and the features will be there. It will be work, but there always will be the one is the recommended, one is the latest one. So recommended just a few versions back of this one. Okay, that is a stable version. So on the top of this one, different will become. Okay, maybe after few days, the 19.6 become the stable version. Okay, so next, so I accept. Next, next. Simply take it as a next. For example, automatically install any necessary tools. You can check it. Otherwise, you can able to leave. Okay, install. You will ask for the admin. Click on yes. So now the Node.js was installing. So Node was done, setup. Okay, so this is the website. So setup is completed. How to check Node was installed or not? Check Node.js installed or not. So how to check Node.js are installed or not using the command? Okay, simply open a command prompt node space -v. Okay, what is the version? 18.14.0. Same version we install 18.14.0. Okay, so once you install a Node.js, so what is that command? Open a command prompt, type the command node space -v. Next, so along with the Node.js node package manager also installed. Sir, what is this node package manager? Simply it is called as a npm. Okay, node package manager. So npm is used to used to create, build, and run Node.js applications. Okay, next, npm is used to add libraries to our application. To our which application? Node specific application. Okay, React also node specific one only. React is the node specific. Here we are going to be create Express.js using the API, that also node specific. Okay, so npm is nothing but it's a providing a command. Okay, so npm is providing commands. Using the commands, you can able to add in, you can able to create a run and build your applications. Okay, next, how to check npm version? Npm space -v. Let me check here. Npm space -v. Okay, what is the version? 9.3.1. Clear? So 9.3.1. That's it. Okay, so node setup was completed successfully. So next, what I need to install? Visual Studio Code. So what is this Visual Studio Code? So Node.js is the framework. It will helps to build JavaScript applications. Okay. So to build this, I need to be write some code. Where to be write a code? Visual Studio. It is an integrated development environment to write a code. Okay, please take it. Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code is nothing but it is a integrated development environment is used to write and build code. Okay, where I can able to write and as well as we can able to build the code also. Okay, from where can we install this one? Okay, so let me go to Visual Studio Code website. Okay, so here click on download for Windows. Anything can be fine. Here are there. Okay, so now it is download. So along with the download, it will navigate to the page. Here you can able to explore about Visual Studio Code. Okay, what to be write? So what and all we can able to implement? Python we can write, Jupyter, all these things. So C++. Okay, do you have any keyboard shortcuts? Okay, all these things you are having. Okay, so now I'm opening the exe. So accept, next. So here create a desktop icon. If you want to create easy to access, you can able to create. Okay, so register code as register and add to the path. Those two, let it be. So install. Finish. So Visual Studio Code setup was done. It is opening. So for this one, how to check means already the shortcut is created and open. That's it. So by this we can able to control. Here you can able to set, for example, dark theme, light, dark high contrast, light height, anything, whatever your choice. So let me go for this line. Okay, this is the setting. Once you set also, middle of the project also you can able to change. This is just for the appearance. Okay, done. So this is for the setup. Are you clear about the setup? So next, MongoDB. So that MongoDB setup we'll see it. In the later session we'll see that MongoDB setup. Okay. So next we will create a React application. So let us start with a node. For example, this Node.js is using JavaScript. Okay. So Node.js using JavaScript. Sir, what is the JavaScript? JavaScript is a dynamically typed lightweight programming language. Sir, why it was dynamically typed and a lightweight programming language? So what is mean by dynamically typed programming language? Let you explain. So what and all the programming languages are dynamically typed in the nature? Okay. See, we're having the Java, C Sharp, Python. Okay, Python itself a framework, Python itself a programming language. Okay, for the Python, for the Java, Java, .NET, C Sharp. So coming to all these different technologies, there are two programming languages which are dynamically typed. One is the JavaScript, second one is the Python. But Python was in developed before in the year of 1991. That is a dynamically typed programming language. As well as our JavaScript also a dynamically typed programming language. So dynamically typed means, so for example, in your computer keyboard, so what type of data is there? If you observe number, string, okay. So web application used for the information exchange, where I can able to interact with the information. Okay. So if I want to send some phone number to you, so how it will be coming from my system to you? Am I correct or not? You are simply open the web WhatsApp. You are texting like a hi. So your friend is receiving hi or not? So how it is going to send? Okay. So the base purpose of a web application for the information exchange. Earlier we were having the post office or a kind of a information physical exchange. So nowadays we are having the virtual exchange, that is web applications. So in the post office, a postman is the carrier, correct? But in the web application, who will be the carrier? Somebody has to take, no? Who will be the carrier? Data type is the carrier. So data type, for example, I'm opening the Amazon website. Okay. I'm opening the Amazon website. Okay. I'm opening something. I will order something. So in ordering, opening, somebody has to be exchange the information. Okay. For example, through phone pay, I'm going to send some money to friend. Okay. Amount will be go. Amount directly will be go using the phone pay app. No, it will be go to bank. So bank will be approved. That approved amount will be go and deducted by the banker, and it will be go to your friend. This is the process involved. So instead of you to be implement or go physically, so a virtual environment is the phone pay for you. So in this process, who is the carrier? Somebody has to take the data or not? Okay, the data carrier is nothing but a data type. Got it? That data type is the dynamically type here. But in depth data types I will explain you. No need to worry. Okay, see here. Are you clear? For example, you are using the network provider as the Geo or else Airtel. Those will not carry your data. Okay, in the Geo also you are going to be purchase that internet. In the internet you are going to use an application. That application contains the data type. Okay. So for example, see here, something the request is coming na, and going right. See the payload. The request so and so information RID. These are your data types. So a data type is the variable. It will be carry your data. Okay. So here my intention is explain about a dynamically typed. So in the JavaScript, there is no specific type of a data. The data type will carry the information. Here, there is no specific type. Sir, why the specific type is not there? For example, in the phone number, can I send like some description? Yes, we can send it. But server side, it will be filed from the client to server, so we can able to set. Okay. So for this one, it is a dynamically typed. The exact reason here, so in it was implemented in the 1995. At that time, our computer machines are work on a top of a KBs only. On a top of a KB, your system work faster. The programming language as light as possible. So that's why they are not maintaining the data types. Okay, the Python also, it was came in the 1991. So at that time also same situation. That's what Python and this JavaScript are the dynamically typed programming language. They are not giving specific type. This is the type only. Okay, for example, I'm having the one data to be sent. Small data means anybody can able to carry. Large data means a person cannot carry. Traveler, somebody has to be carry. Okay, so there is a dedicated person is there, or else dedicated item is there to be carry, either lorry or truck, whatever it is. Okay, so in detail we will see about a data type. So that's what our JavaScript is, the lightweight programming language. Okay. So next, when this was invented, so JavaScript was introduced in 1995. So it was started in the 1993, but it is taken a 1.5 year. 1995 officially released, but 1994 the beta version is came. Okay, by Brennan H. Okay, he is the computer scientist. Where it was developed in World Wide Web. It was developed in the World Wide Web. Okay, sir, who formed this World Wide Web? So where it is? So in the Nuclear Research Center. Okay, we had that introduction. So in the Nuclear Research Center, just for sending that information, specific web applications are started. That web applications we are having the nowadays, we are using the different places. Okay, so this is about a JavaScript. Now my JavaScript contains what JavaScript contains. First one is comments. First one is comments. Second one is data types. Data types. Next one is functions. Next one is statements, which are conditional statements, loop statements, different things, timers, whatever it is. Next, class it is. Okay. So how to represent a comment? Okay. So let us see it. Comment means, so comment means generally if you are unable to comment the code, comment. But in the real time, comments are the comments will explain about your code. Okay. Explain about the code block. Okay, but official definition comment is to comment something, that's it, but that is not a practical. Okay, explain about your code block. So how many types? Two types. What are those? Inline comments which are represented by the slash slash. We will see practical, I will show you. Next, multi-line comments. So how to write a multi-line comments? See here, slash asterisk your program or your comment, finally slash asterisk, sorry, asterisk slash. This is nothing but a multi-line comment. Okay. Next, take a heading data types. Sir, what is mean by data type? Just now explain you know. Data type is a data carrier. It will carry the information. For example, where this will become. So web application follows what type of architecture? So web application follows what type of architecture? Three-tier architecture. Okay, na? It will follow three-tier architecture. Okay. So first tier one. So this is the way to it will be go. Okay. So here what will be there? User interface. UI will be there. Okay. So UI. This is called middleware or server side. Next, this is nothing but a database. For example, you are requested from the web browser. You want to send information or not? Who will be carry? That data type in the JavaScript will be carried. From where to where? Clear my statement? Okay. So it will be carry from UI to middleware. In the middleware, again, you are using Java, .NET, Python, whatever is the programming language you are using. As per that one, again the data type will be. If you're using the Java having the specific data types, these will be taken responsible to carry the information from middleware to the database. In the database, I need to be store the information or not? We need to be stored. Who will be stored again? Data type will be store that information again. So each and every phase in that this three-tier architecture also a data type will be there. So a data type from the UI will be carry some information from the user interface. I'm opening Amazon website, text something. I mean, open a order, place a order. You placed an order. That order ID, order details, price will be calculated on the UI. So these information will be carried to your server or a middleware by using a data type. That data type is the specific to the JavaScript. So tomorrow they will ask you data type. So data type is the data carrier. So it will carry information from client to server side, server to database, and the database it will be saved. So like this, give the definition. In the client side, we are using the JavaScript. Server means as per the server, either Java or .NET. Okay, this is the realistic example. Got it? So give this type of definition. Clear? Next. Sir, how many types of data type? So please take a note. So a data type is a data carrier, carry data from client to server, server to DB, and store data in database. Okay, it will be travel in different phases. Sir, each phase will be there. For example, you are sending a post. Okay, you want to send some item from Bangalore to Delhi. Directly it will be go. So direct channel will be there. Sometimes, for example, I'm sending from Hyderabad to Delhi. It will may go to the Hyderabad to Bangalore, Bangalore to Delhi, different phases. If I say from the Chennai to Delhi, Chennai to Bangalore, Bangalore to Delhi. So different phases. Even your phone signal also, it will be go to the directly to the satellite. First, it will go to the nearest tower. That tower will be sent to the not for to the satellite. It will send to that station, specific the location. From there, they will send to the satellite and reverse. It will be come back. Okay. For electronic communication student, there we are using the transistors to boost the signal. Okay, clear. So now let us see types of data types. So let me know any questions. So I will explain you. Okay. How many types of data types are there? What are those? So what you said correct, but after our class change your there are two types. Okay, what are those? Primitive data type, primitive data type or value type. Okay, you are sending some parcel. Just to think about our realistic scenario. So based on the size, we need to be carrying. For example, to pack the phone, the size will be very small, but it should be securely. We should be transferred. Okay, not like ordinary item. Okay, if you want to send a refrigerator, for example, you want to send a rice bag. Further security is required, not required, but the carry. So here, same type of item, sometime it is there, but carrying is different. Clear? So primitive or value type. Next one is non-primitive or reference type. One is the primitive or value type. Second one is the non-primitive or reference type. So again, in the primitive type, here we are having the subtypes. What are those? Boolean. Next, character. So now I'm giving this a diagram for all the programming languages, not specific to the JavaScript. If you take Python, Java, .NET, the same structure, but it may vary. The syntax will be the difference. The structure is the same. Next, number. So in this number, it can be a int, float, double. Please take this parallelly. Okay. Int, float, double. So please take the notes parallelly. So let us see the first the definition. We will see the practical. Okay. So without seeing the data type and the subtypes, if you directly created, that is not a correct. These primitive means a specific type it will be sent. Boolean means it will send a true or false, yes or no, 1 or 0. Character means it will be sent only one character, A or B or C or D. Number means it will be sender. What type of number? Sir, do you know in intermediate we have the number system? What are that one? How many types of number systems are there? Two are? No. Four types. Decimal, binary, decimal, hexadecimal, decimal and hexadecimal. There are four types. But coming to the web application, what type of data you are going to be sent? Decimal. So in your computer keyboard, what type of data it is there? Decimal is there. That's what we are going to be sent decimal. Clear? So that's what in the programming language always will focus on the decimal system. Into float to double. Okay, number system is for binary 1 or 0 for the embedded system kind of things we are going to be used. Okay, I mean where the binary data is nothing but it's not about it's a mission to be understand. Okay, mission will understand the binary. So decimal will be understood by the human decimal system 0 to 9. Okay, hexadecimal, octal is there, octal, hexadecimal. So like this. So next non-primitive. Okay, so non-primitive in the sense what and all string non-primitive is nothing, there is no specific so these much of characters. So string means word, 4 letter, 2 letter, more than one character is nothing but a string. Object, next array. Okay, next finally finally class. Clear? string object array class. Character is one character, string is nothing but a group of character. Single character is the primitive, means a specific only one character. Na? Always it will hold one character. String means multiple characters, series of characters. Hmm? Yeah, చెప్పండి మీ డౌట్ ఏం? Okay. So class also a part of a non-primitive. So basically, sometimes you need to be customize the data also. For example, you want to send, so the traveler will say about, sir, I will take 1 kg, 5 kg, 10 kg. So your system is 9 kg. They are saying about 9 kg was not available. Send it the 10 kg. Is it possible? Our bag size, parcel size itself is 9 kgs. We need to customize or not sometimes. So class is a, generally what is the definition? Class is an instance of object. Object is a, so there will be two definition. One is the blueprint, second one is the instance. Okay. So class is a blueprint. So object will be create instance. Class contain object. The definition, vice versa, people will be said. That is not correct. So class is a user defined data type. Sir, as per your requirement, it was not solved by the Boolean. Your requirement is not solved by the string, object, and array. Then you want to create a customized data type. Do you have any such a data type? Yes, a class is the user defined data type where you can able to create whatever you need. The customizer data type. So class is not a blueprint. Class is the blueprint of object. Object is instance of a class. So when I was studying, my friend is there, one guy. So I will ask a question. So vice versa, he will tell always. Class is a blueprint. Blueprint of object. Object is a instance of a class. That's not a correct. So class is given in the programming language. You can able to create your customized data type. Okay, clear? Okay, so these data types as per the generic programming languages. Sir, in the JavaScript, what and all data types are there? So JavaScript is a dynamically typed programming language. There is no specific data type. Okay, Python also a dynamically typed programming language. There is no specific data type. But specific data type is not there. How to create a syntax? Syntax or not? Okay, we require syntax or not? Syntax in JavaScript, data type is represented by using var let constant. So in the JavaScript, data type is represented by the var let constant. Why so 3? It's not about a 3. Var was introduced earlier from the up to ES5. In the ES6 of let and constant was introduced. For those we will discuss later. Okay. Example, var name is equal to, you can able to say like this. We can see. Okay. So in the second line, var name is equal to 10. Is it possible? Means yes, possible. Okay. Next, JavaScript is the case sensitive, that rules and regulations we will see it. Okay. Clear? Data type. How many types of data types are there? Hmm. Okay. So if you want to test a JavaScript, so right click, inspect. Okay, a developer tool will be open. So you can able to create a notepad plus plus and you can able to write even here also we can able to write. Where name is equal to this. So next say like a name. Okay, na? Name is equal to 10. Basically name cannot be 10. Na? So this is the dynamically typed program. Because of the dynamic in the nature, where you can able to assign a string, a number, boolean, it will be work. That is possible in the JavaScript only. Okay. So now in this session, so let us create a node project. Okay. So now let us create a node.js project. So I will explain the functions. Okay. So create a one dedicated folder. Okay. So create your dedicated folder. So this is let me create. And giving the spaces in the folder is not correct as per the computer. If you give in the space now, so it will take percentage 20. That it will be encode that space. Okay, better to avoid that space. For example, if you want to write a two character, I mean two words. So use like upper and lower case. Okay, sample space app. Use as a sample and app. Okay, but in the real time project, once you created a project, na, so for that project, don't give any spaces. Project files you should not give. Before that folder you can able to give. Okay, but the deployed folder in the server also you should not give. Okay, always see Facebook. Always they will take a single word. Face is Facebook or Facebook. Project is the Facebook single character, single. Okay, na the combination. I mean to say two words, but they will give a single. The project name always be a single. Almost all the companies will take a single word. Okay, project name IRCTC. So like this projects, Amazon, all these are project na HDFC. So even HDFC Bank also they will not give a space. HDFC Continuation Bank if you want for the project name. Okay. So now let me create a sample. Yeah. Okay. Take a create a Node.js application. So how to create a first create a folder. Next go to the folder address bar, type cmd. It will open command prompt. It will open command prompt. You need to be type npm. Sir, what is mean by npm? Node package manager. This npm providing Node.js providing the commands through npm, where you can able to create, build, run, and add the libraries. npm init. So npm init is nothing but initializing your project. Okay. So let me do here. So sample app I created now. Go to the address bar. Type cmd. Command prompt is open. Npm init. So now it will be ask a few things to you. Package name. If you're not given right, automatically it will take a sample app. Okay, sample app. For example, instead of the sample app, you want to give something else, right? You can able to give. Okay, so let me give my app, whatever. Press enter. So what is the version? If you're not giving any number, it will take 1.0.0. If you don't want to give, press enter. Description, you don't want to give, enter. If you want to give, you can able to give something. Okay, otherwise you can able to. Yes, you can able to simply press enter. Okay, yes. So now you are using the npm init command. It will be create only one file that is called package.json. What is that file name? Package.json. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so let us see here. Able to see package? Yes. So now let me open this folder from the Visual Studio Code. So this is my Visual Studio Code now. Let me open from here. File, open folder. Oh, sorry. So here we just typed cmd command prompt now. Still that command prompt is there. File, open a folder. That's it. Select a folder. So let me open the package.json. So package.json contains the information which we given after npm init. Okay, name. So there you are not giving. For example, I want to add a description. Here you can able to add a description. Okay, na? If you're not giving there, here also you can able to add it. No worries. Version also you can able to change it. Okay, clear? So file open folder. I just given the path, it will be open. Okay, so whatever I given, those will become other name, all these things. Okay, so now my project is ready. No, so the main is the index.js. Okay, so tomorrow we will run this project. So this is the way we can able to create a project. Sir, project is created. Where is my node? Node files are not there, right? So let us run a command. So this is your sample app, right? So here npm install. So next command is npm install. So this npm install will add the node modules. To add that node modules, do you have the any node modules here? Any dependencies are there? No, that's what is not added. Okay, na? So tomorrow I will add Express.js. Today we are not added an Express.js. Na? The next session we will add the Express.js. Once you added the Express.js, the node modules will become. Okay, in the Express.js we'll create a function and we will create a server. That practical example we'll see. So tomorrow that part is the important. Okay, so I will explain about the data types today, right? So we'll see the data types again. I will explain the functions, function types of functions. Okay, callback function. Callback function is the very important. Callback function is the very important, but that is always a confusable thing. But nobody was not 100%. But in the asynchronous programming language, our node express is the asynchronous data call. Callbacks are important. In the Java also, Java is not asynchronous. It will be execute line by line, right? But sometimes you need to be call asynchronous. Asynchronous callbacks are important. So in the C programming language, we are having the delegates. Do you know the delegate? The delegate is nothing but a callback. But Java, it is very easy to perform a callback. గుర్తున్నా డెలిగేట్స్? జావాలో కూడా వస్తుంది కదా. JavaScript synchronous, it will be executed line by line, synchronous. API call is asynchronous, calling the API. Okay, whenever it will become the data as output, we don't know, right? All programming languages are one by one. API callings are asynchronous, but some programming calls are the functions which you are going to write a logic, right? That logic can be synchronous or can be asynchronous. So in the asynchronous, I want to get a response back, on which you will depend on callback. Okay, we will see in detail in the next session. Okay.